we'll travel for, we'll travel for, we'll travel for vegan food.
Hey everyone, Kristen here with We'll Travel for Vegan Food. I'm here today with Scott from Sudo Shoes, one of the only all-vegan shoe stores in the country. So Scott, can you tell us a little bit about Sudo and how it got started?
So Sudo, we opened about a year ago, September of 2010. And it really just grew out of a mounting frustration in trying to find vegan shoes, which is always, I thought, not a very fair thing that we had to travel all the way to New York to just get a decent pair of kickers. So myself and almost everybody I knew that was looking for a vegan shoe was recognized that frustration. I thought, well, I always thought somebody else would step up and do it, and they never did. So we did.
Who's we?
Me. But since a little bit before we opened, Amy got on board, thank God, and really made it all possible. Amy, that's Amy running around behind us now. And she's the smile in the store, and a lot of the energy and a lot of the character of the store really has a lot to do with her. So yeah, from the beginning, she was here opening boxes before the doors opened.
Cool.
It's been almost 20 years that I stopped wearing leather or any kind of animal products and stopped eating meat. And
So through deciding not to wear any animal products and then having to search for vegan shoes and not wanting to necessarily always shop online, you thought, let's build a storefront and...
Yeah, I kind of feel like any local culture is in large part defined by like the retail establishments, what's available. People will, and the store has really proven it for me, because about half the people who shop here are not vegan or don't have any kind of like dietary like affinity for what we're doing. But they're perfectly happy to wear a pair of non-leather shoes as long as it's a high quality pair of shoes, and you know, it's working out. So I feel like we're kind of changing the local culture a little bit because we're just giving people that option and they're choosing it. So I feel good about that. The conversion is great. Even if maybe you start with shoes and then people, we had a teenage girl came in here the other day with her father, and she wasn't vegan or vegetarian or anything, and they were shopping for shoes, and she'd just gotten a pair of shoes for her birthday, a pair of boots, and she was upset that she was wearing a pair of leather boots because she saw our store and she's like, wait a minute, you can wear shoes that are not made out of animals? That's awesome. I kind of like that idea. So you don't know what that's going to turn into for that girl.
Right, right.
So she came in here, she bought a pair of boots from us, and she returned the other boots to the to Zappos. And it's like, that could be the beginning of a conversion. And I feel like, you know, children are impressionable, but the same thing is true of adults and pretty much everybody that shops here. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
So when you mentioned the quality of shoes, what's the process in terms of deciding what brands you'll bring in, and like how does that all work?
Well, first and foremost, if there's an all-vegan brand, we carry them. Even if they're a new company and, you know, we don't know a lot about them, we want to give them a chance, so we're going to put their stuff out there for people to choose from. But then there are the larger companies who have a designated vegan line. Sometimes it's incidental, but they are careful with their glues and their products, and will carry them as long as they have a decent labor record. If there are a few brands, I won't mention them, that you know, we've come across some issues and we just won't carry their stuff because of that.
Do you ever take it like into consider, like if someone says, oh, I really want this brand, do you then go and figure out if that's something that you could carry?
Oh, definitely. I mean, usually we've already done the background check on it, on the brand, and we've made a decision not to carry them if we don't have them. But every once in a while, somebody will mention something. The Etsy's thing that Ethan just mentioned, actually, I'm gonna definitely check into that. I didn't know they actually did an all-out vegan shoe, but so I'll go and dig on that for sure. But yeah, we love to get it. It's really frustrating for us if you come in and you see something you don't want and you don't say anything, because we want, obviously, we're here to give you the shoes that people want. So say something. If you have an idea or you have a brand or a product or something that you want us to carry, let us know. Yeah, definitely, and we follow up and we make it happen. It can take 6 months sometimes to get a new company on board, but yeah.
Was there a conscious decision to not put the word vegan in the name of the company, or how did that work out?
Yeah, there was a conscious effort. I think we tried to do some sort of like subtle messaging, like the whole Unreal Shoes thing is something that vegans get. You know, they might scratch their head and then it might take them a little while, but they'll get it, and so the vegan community is kind of getting hip to the fact that we're here. Although we still meet people even in Boston who didn't know. I'm like, really? But you know, we do a little bit of advertising. We do the Veg Fest and all that. So we try and make, first of all, the people that we're really here for aware. But there's still a little time to put in on that. Yeah, we just feel like to a lot of non-vegans, non-veg people that they feel a little bit threatened by the vegan word. So it comes up, but it's not the first thing that they see when they walk by the store. Even you don't see vegan anywhere. You see Sudo on real shoes. But as soon as you pick up a pair of shoes, then you discover for yourself, it means a whole lot more for somebody than to have it preached at them or thrown at them. They know. I mean, when they walk in the store, they pick up any pair of shoes, there's always a message. It says vegetarian shoes, or it says be the change, or it says something. There's always a message. Not always, but
skin.
Right. So they'll get it. But it's better, we feel that it's like a lot better that they figure it out for themselves. And then they kind of own it. And they'd be like, wow, look at this thing I discovered. You can wear a non-leather shoe. And also, I was saying this to Ethan before, when a vegan buys a vegan shoe, that's great. But they're going to buy a vegan shoe anyway. When a non-vegan buys a vegan shoe, then that otherwise would have been a leather shoe. So that's like, in a way, that's like a bigger moment. So we feel great. And like almost half of our customers are non-vegans. The local community's been super supportive of this. So yeah, very appreciative of the Cantabrigians.
Well, Scott, thank you so much for taking some time to chat with us today. And if someone wants to stop in, what's your address here?
1771 Massachusetts Avenue in Cambridge, Mass.
And just outside the city of Boston, right? It's like a quick T ride.
It's the Porter Square T stop, so it's a red line stop. And we're 2 blocks up from the T stop. So
And the website?
Easy, no excuses. Website is sudoshoes.com, but our Facebook page has really got most of the info right now, product info and stuff. And good luck on your journey.
Thank you.
Have an awesome time. I'm jealous.
Thanks. Well, we'll be checking in, I'm sure. So.
We'll be checking in. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Cool, thanks.
We'll travel for, we'll travel for, we'll travel.